Alright everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the 34 character streak. Today is Tainted Keeper, and Tainted Keeper is... Like, I love Tainted Keeper, don't get me wrong. I think he genuinely is one of my favorite characters in Repentance. However, that does not make him easy. He has 2 health, right? And believe it or not, that's not a lot of health. Oh, and my phone's gonna go off. We can just ignore that. That's not a lot of health, and on top of that, he can't get health upgrades. Well, he can, but like not normally. Like Greed's Golem, Mother's Kiss, that kind of shit. But like, if I bought this, I'd get a luck upgrade, and that's it. So we have to be both careful, but at the same time, we have to really try to be not careful because oh please, I was really hoping for just something good. Yeah, we have to be careful, but at the same time very greedy, because these coins that drop, they are how we get every item in the entire game. So I like to play Keeper. Oh, that's so good. I like to play Tainted Keeper very, very greedily. Like, I will go for every fucking coin no matter where it is on the map. We're gonna tone that down a little bit for good old not dying sake, you know what I mean? But like, in general, that is how I would usually play Keeper. Hopefully, this is gonna be hard, right? But this Keeper is mainly hard against really long, hard boss fights. Like, the Beast he sucks against. Anything that's just drawn out. Mother Beast, really hard, long fights are his worst area. Because eventually pennies will just stop dropping, and then you're kind of toast, right? You can only get hit twice. But something like Isaac, Blue Baby, bosses you can kill quickly. We just need to get like a semi-good run, and then we should be able to go through the game with him. Because regular rooms aren't too scary as long as you're being even a little careful. We do want Blanket. We'll bomb the donation sheet if we have to. Well, if we can even. But yeah, as long as you're being a little careful, you should be able to manage for regular rooms. I mean, and we already have Cricket's Body, which is nice tiers upgrade. Plus the splash damage with Quad Shot is fantastic. Oh yeah, and he starts with Quad Shot, which is just huge. Overall, he's just such a fun character, but for a streak, he's a little scary. Because his life can be ended at any time. We played him on stream, and because right now on stream we're going for Dead God on my 3rd save file, because I don't want to go for Dead God on this save file yet because I can't ruin my streak, right? So we're not doing it on this save file. So I copied this save file over to my 3rd save file. So I now don't die to this idiot. Okay. So yeah. So now I have 2 save files that are basically the same, except for the 3rd save file is going to be a little ahead of this one. So yeah, we're finally going for the Dead God achievement, which is good. We're at like 601 achievements, but the first Keeper run we played was like super sad, and we just got surrounded by a freaking by the green flies, and they just double tapped us, and we were dead. So that's how fast Keeper can die. And then the next run, I think this was Tainted Keeper. We actually got to Beast and beat Beast. It wasn't the most broken run on the planet. It was good as hell, but it wasn't the most broken for the Beast fight because a large portion of our damage and our strength came from rubber cement bouncing off walls. But it was the Beast fights. That wasn't happening. We're going to go here because I feel like we can. But yeah, it was the Beast fights. That didn't exactly happen often. That just that stopped the second we got to the Beast fight. So we had to really dodge for the Beast fight, and it was a lot of fun. But we did it, and that made me feel more confident. I should really just not go to the item rooms. I always say that as Keeper. But then again, planetariums suck ass anyway. They're not good. Okay, well, we might buy the random item if there's nothing good in our shop. But yeah, so that warmed me up for Tainted Keeper, I'm hoping. That made me feel pretty good. Because the thing is, on my streams, if you don't watch them, which I do recommend you do, they're pretty damn good. Debated. They're pretty damn good. We have a good time there. But I have to do push-ups, 10 of them, every time I lose a run. And the thing is, I lose runs a lot, right? But, ooh, Capricorn's nice. However, on the other side of things, this is just a really good shop in general. Hold on. On the other side of things, Purple Koala, my moderator and viewer, she has to do 15 push-ups every time I win, which might seem like that's imbalanced, but you have to realize I lose like 10 times more than I win. So it ends up balancing out. I've actually only won twice since implementing these rules. We'll buy the candle. So yeah, she has to do the push-ups, and on that run, more than anything, I was just tired of her not having done any push-ups yet, so I absolutely tried my ass off. Thank God that pill wasn't a help now. We should actually probably stop taking pills because of that very reason. But yeah, so I'm basically the best. That's all I'm saying. absolutely better than anyone. I got Koala to do, I think, 30 push-ups last night. I could be wrong. It might have only been 15, but I'm just proud of myself, to be honest. It was definitely the highlight of my career. Like, I think I've owed like a total of almost 100 now, just in 2 streams, which is hilarious. But I got Koala to do 30, which is it's just great. It's just it's just good. Okay, thank God for Blanket, by the way. Blanket's gonna be a huge thing for us. We don't want to go Devil Deal, not with under 30 cents especially. We'll just go Angel, and we'll get Squeezy. This golden penny was definitely clutch, because if not, we probably... I mean, we still have a donation machine to bomb, but... like, donation machines aren't too... I probably would have gotten, what, like 7 cents out of it, so, like, it wouldn't have been too good. We can most likely do it now. I think there was one more thing we wanted from the shop, I think. I wanted Daddy Longlegs. In fact, I want him enough to actually bomb the donation machine. Okay, we got a pretty good get from the donation machine this time. Enough to buy a pill, even after saying I wouldn't use pills, but then I bought it, so I had to use it. But it was a range up, so it's okay. Anyway, question of the day. I always do this thing, and now this is the reoccurring theme. The old theme was I never think of the question of the day before the video. The new theme is I always think of the question of the day before the video, and then never in my life remember what it was. Because I swear I had another one. I've been like coming up with great ideas. They've been so good. And then I forgot. That's a lot of random items that could hurt me. Kind of want to take them. I kind of want to find out what they are. But yeah, I had one. I know I didn't. And I was like, wow, I can't believe I haven't asked that before. Now I get why I haven't asked it before. Because I'm dumb as hell and can't remember the questions. So that would explain it. Basically, I don't remember the question in the slightest. It's got to be along the lines of something. Like, I already asked favorite animal, unfortunately. I kind of did 2 questions yesterday, which really, like, thinking back on it, a bad thing to do, right? Because I have such a hard time coming up with questions that using 2 in one video is not the power play. Like, that's just, it's flexing too hard. We gotta slow down. If you're gonna flex, you need to be able to back it up, and I can't back up that flex, because now I don't have a question for today, so... really gotta calm it, dude. I gotta stop. So, I think I've asked you your favorite character. I've asked most things in the world. But I think I have asked almost everything. I'm like looking around my room right now, for just a question. Like, for something that I can spin into a question. Rune bag's pretty nice. Compost is pretty useless. That was just a waste of money, but that's fine. We'll save the rest of the money now. No more buying random items. Okay, so... God, I got this. I asked this in a poll, okay? But I didn't technically ask it in a video. So I think I can maybe pass saying this. What is your favorite version of Repentance? No, in fact, no, let's spin this. I got it. What is your least favorite thing they've done to Repentance? What is your least favorite? Either it could be an item they added if you really fucking hate Sty for some reason. It could be a bug fix that you're like, dude, that bug was great. I miss doing this. It can be a balance patch. It can be a buff. Like, it doesn't matter. Just what was your least favorite thing they've done to Repentance? I'm still probably on the side of... I was just saying I shouldn't go in here, I think. I don't know if I said it out loud, but I definitely said it in my head. But yeah, I'm genuinely... still really upset about the D1 nerf. I think it's so unnecessary. The D1 is just like, it's not even its own item anymore. It's like actually Mom's box mixed with deck of cards. Like, that's it. Like, oh, and Book of Sin. Mom's box, a Book of Sin, deck of cards. And that sounds like, oh, well, that's a lot of things. You're right. That doesn't mean I like it. I think that's dumb. It was a item. It was like a reusable Yaru before, which is still like another thing, but like that's just how cards be, right? Now it's just a weird conglomeration of like 3 bajillion items that no one asked to be combined. Oh my, I gotta remember that the fire blows up his stuff. Every time I come to this fight, I swear to God, I have fire. Get it, get it, get it. Okay, Angel deal? No. We'll buy that. This can't be bad. It's not good, but it's not bad, so. We can do the mirror world, but that's just 15 more cents to spend, and I think we should just go. But yeah, I don't know. The D1 thing, it'll always get on my nerves. Repentance, for the most part, I'm a big fan of, but there are a couple things I don't like. Like, I still don't even like the donation machine change. I like the fact that it was changed. I just still hate how it was changed. I think they put it on the ground too hard, especially because of, like, how luck-based it is. Like, you can either get 12 cents from it or, like, literally 6 I've gotten. And that might seem like, oh yeah, well before you could get like between like 2 and 5 or 1 and 5 or whatever. Yeah, but like that was better. Do you not see the problem there? Like that was genuinely. I have Soul of Keeper unlocked. Oh yeah, I guess I do. Okay, that was worth it. In fact, all these are kind of worth to do with the golden penny in the room. All right, we're living. Great. But yeah, I just the donation machine. It should either you're gonna guarantee me a decent amount of money. I think would be fair. Might as well. You're either gonna guarantee me a decent amount of money, or you should really learn to like just balance your stuff better. I'd say, because I would be okay with either A, getting a good payout every time, or B, just simply, what was I going to say? Oh, I'm so smart. I got this. Get it, or B, having the machine not break after 1 bomb. It should break 100%. This with the restock machines in the game, back in the shops. Like, if the machine doesn't break, it's a free game win every time. Every time you get a golden bomb. And I think most runs you get a golden bomb, right? So, definitely should have the machine break. I'm not saying you shouldn't. I'm just saying, instead of it breaking after freaking 1 bomb for the entire rest of the run, always, maybe make it so, like, you know, it gives you the same amount of money as before, but has a chance to break starting after, like, 3 bombs or something. Because then it wouldn't be over. You couldn't call it overpowered because, if you think, like, if you call that overpowered, you are agreeing that what we have now is overpowered. I did not want Samson's Ball and Chain at all. And I don't think what we have now is overpowered at all. So if you call it overpowered, then you're just, that's just how. And it's not too weak either. I don't think it's too weak at all. Yes, it means that you're spending more bombs for less money. But the thing I like about it, the reason I'm not a fan of the change right now is because I would rather spend more bombs for less money than what we have right now, which is 1 floor, get like just some money. Because, like, let's say this floor, I'm like 3 cents off from an item. Okay? My options are to bomb the machine and buy that item, and then never bomb the machine again. I'm feeling that it's off the curse room to the right, and then down 1, which would mean above the shop. But that's all me. But, hold on, unless this is, no, it could theoretically be this. I was so right. But yeah, I really think how they handled it is so dumb. I think it's super dumb. Okay. Lusty Blood definitely isn't bad. It's one of the better new Ultra Secret Room pool items, for sure. Because there's a lot of things you could have got right there that would have just been absolute trash. So I'm glad that we got something. We'll also take Vibrant Bulb. I mean, that's a decent all stats up for when we're not using our candle. Obviously, we're going to use the candle a lot, but still. But yeah, the donation machine and D1 still bother me genuinely. Once again, though, for the donation machine part of it anyway, I fully agree the donation machine needed a nerf. I am not sitting here saying it didn't need a nerf. I'm sitting here saying I don't like how they nerfed it. So, 2 different things. Donation needed a nerf. I wish they handled it different. Also, we're on the XL floor. We're on the Depths XL. So basically the equivalent of Depths 2, and this is going to be my first Angel deal. Just pointing that out there. This is my first Angel deal the entire run, and I obviously have not taken Red Heart damage. This is my average Angel deal luck, and it's kind of bullshit. Here I am on the Necro 2, which means, you know, pretty fucking late in the game, and this is the first deal I've gotten. Obviously I got the Devil deal, but like, if you want Angel deals, you pretty much gotta skip the Devil deal, right? So, well, yes, I've gotten the Devil deal. I had to skip it for the Angel deal, so here we are. Oops. This is just, it's one of those things where I always go Angel and then get really scared. Okay. Okay. One of those things where I always go Angel and then get fucking pissed because you go Angel and then you're like, alright, so hopefully we'll get a, hopefully get an Angel deal on like 2 floors, and then it's like, you're literally on Necro 2 and you're like, okay. We're gonna get an Angel deal, and the game might give you it on the 100% chance. But the worst thing is when you don't take Red Heart damage for the entire game while going Angel deal, don't get the Angel deal, then you're finally on the 100% one, and then get Red Heart damage. That's the worst feeling, man. And I know, because it's happened to me several times, so I know how bad it feels. I genuinely had that. I think I had that happen on stream yesterday. Like, it's not like this is some super rare occurrence for me that I've never ever seen before. No, this is just like everyday life. Angel deals hate me, and the worst part is, like, I love them, especially as, like, characters that are frail. I think defensive items are great, and that's what Angel deals are. But if they don't love me, like, what can I really do about it? Are there any books I would drop for? Lemageddon, but that's about it. It's 45 cents for Bookworm, and unfortunately, I do think that's worth it, even though we're not going to keep a single book. Bit of a weird call. I mean, Bookworm, yeah, it does give us 5 shots sometimes, and I think it looks funny enough to the point where it's worth it. That's the only reasoning. It's just kind of funny looking, and funny looking is, come on. Also, can I just point out, forgot it, didn't remember to, forgot about, I'm gonna word this. I'm gonna do it, alright? I'm gonna figure it out. Yeah, because we got an XL floor for depths, we did lose an entire shop, and shops are basically like our item rooms, but infinitely better. Also, sticky nickel shouldn't exist as Tainted Keeper. Yeah, so why did I use that, man? That was not worth it. I mean, then again, we're not gonna bring it next floor either way, so I guess that's fine. Okay, give me the coins, thank you. But yeah, so this is just kind of super annoying. Not gonna lie, we missed a shop. We missed an angel deal potentially because like either depths 1 could have been our 100% angel deal chance, and then depths 2 would have still had like a 33%. Instead, we just basically lost the chance to get one, which is a little sad to be honest. But whatever. Who am I to complain? Someone that gets shit luck 24/7. Yes, yes, that's me. Hello. This game hates me and everything I stand for. And, like, it's fair. I'm not the world's biggest fan of me, right? Also, we're already back up to 92 cents. 3. I'm not the world's biggest fan of myself, but, like, I don't hate myself. So I think the game needs to cut it. Also, just to point this out, I got accepted. Not accepted. I qualify for Twitch affiliate now, which is really cool. So thank you to everyone who's been stopping by the streams. It means a ton. We're finally there. We got Twitch affiliate. We don't have it yet, because I need to enable two-factor authentication, which will be enabled by the time this goes up, which is why I'm okay with saying that it's not. And you might be thinking, well, why the hell is that not enabled? Well, I don't really have a phone. Like, I kind of have a phone, but I don't really have a phone, and you need a phone number. The only phone I have is a really, really shitty burner phone that can barely receive text messages. So I don't often like to use it because it doesn't work very well. So, yeah, I don't use it too often. And I sent the code, this is 35 minutes ago. I sent the code to my, do not die against the freaking hands, man. That almost ended our streak. I sent the code to my phone like 35 minutes ago. Genuinely still haven't gotten the code on my phone, so I have to probably resend it and maybe reset my phone again. So, you know, it's not like the absolute best in the world on my phone, so I just haven't enabled it. But once I enable it, then I can apply for Twitch affiliate. Now, I don't know how long the affiliate process takes. I am not familiar with it. I am more of a YouTube person. I've never really worried about Twitch in my life, so not sure. All I know is I guarantee you it's going to be faster than YouTube. Like, I guarantee it. I feel like I'll have affiliate in, like, a week. Well, in YouTube, I'm technically monetized now with YouTube Partner, but I still don't have, like, anything to show for it whatsoever. Not a single penny. Because YouTube is just, oh, YouTube is irritating for sure, okay? YouTube is, I love YouTube in a way, but, like, I also absolutely hate YouTube, you know what I mean? One of those love-hate relationships. Kind of like, picture me and Purple Koala, right? Like, I love Koala, but I hate Koala, right? Same thing, alright? Same thing with YouTube. The difference is, Koala doesn't owe me money, unlike YouTube, who does owe me money. Okay, all this way, we got Piercing and Blood Clot. Look how far we traveled. I was willing to call it, like, if that item on the bottom right there was our shop, I would have stopped there, 100%. I would have stopped there. Instead, we had to go all that way. I also feel like right next to that boss challenge room is a secret room, and if so, I'm going to cry, because that would have been so much quicker. We're even going to check just to see, because I'm curious. So, like, to the, basically 4 tiles to my left right now, because that just screams, hey, there's a secret room here, screw you. Oh, no. Okay, I would have been pissed, because that would have like cut the trip time in half if I had known that. But no, nothing to know. Alright, moving on. Time to fight the boss. We're gonna get out of here. We're going to the womb already. Little scared still. I mean, it's just basic Keeper shit. I'm not scared for any reason other than we are playing Keeper. Tainted Keeper. Now, there is something to say about Piercing and Cricket's body being bad. I actually still like it. I think it's still better than not having it, genuinely. It's a little weird, like for sure it's not great, but piercing in general is just so good that if I'd rather have Cricket's body or piercing, it's definitely piercing. And Cricket's body still works. That's the major thing. Does it work less? Yeah, but it still works. We got our first angel deal, and it only took till Depths 2, and it's Urn of Souls, which, to be honest, I don't even want. Like, at all. I don't see a reason to get it. I mean, is it better than the candle? It might be better than the candle, to be honest. I can see an argument for it. We're going to focus a little bit. We are on 1 heart. Scared of the fires. Give me that. Okay. Since we came so long, like, since it was such a long journey for the Urn of Souls, we have to do this. Also, this is so good. Spoonbender, Cricket's body, piercing. Now we have some good things going on. I wish I could have saved the Emperor card, but whatever. Moving on. So we got Urn of Souls. I don't think I've ever used Urn of Souls in a regular run. I've used it and I like it, but never on a regular run. Only in that challenge with the Urn of Souls, to be honest. Like, that is the one time I've actually gotten to use it. Because, well, it doesn't seem bad. It's like, it's not, it doesn't seem busted, right? And, like, there's a lot of good active items in the game. And I just feel like there's a lot better than it, even if it's, maybe we know what kind of pill that is. We don't. That's a big risk. That's a big risk. We don't try that. If it's like a tiers down, that could really hurt us, so. Horse pills I do love, and I love trying them, but once again, 34 character streak. Come on. We gotta be a little careful here. We can't throw too hard. I will throw sometimes a little bit, like on the Arky run where I went Mega Satan just to try to get an Arky, and then after going Mega Satan and living on 1 heart, I went to Deli Floor. If you haven't seen that, 100% go check it out. The fact that we survived without dying is hilarious. Like, I shouldn't have made it that far at all. The odds are not in my favor. And now also, let me just show you another thing that happens every time I go Angel Path. We have 42% Angel chance because we took the key piece. So we increased our Angel chance. Well, and only 25% Devil chance. I almost guarantee we'll get an Angel deal. If we don't, great. But 9 times out of 10 in this situation, I get an Angel deal. So let's see. Let's put our luck to the test, shall we? I am pretty fucking confident this will be a Devil deal. Sorry, I don't know if I've been saying Angel deal this whole time, but if I have, I meant Devil deal. I'm pretty confident this will be a Devil deal, even though it has a lower chance and we don't want it. Like last night, right? I was playing Tainted Lilith. That was probably the worst run I've had in like my entire life. One of the worst parts about it, on top of everything else, is me playing pretty fucking well, and then just getting absolutely shafted. Okay, let's break these poops. We need a coin. I think we left a coin on the ground. Yeah, we did. But yeah, I got absolutely shafted by some rerolls. I had Dice Bag. No, my run was never good, so I don't really blame this on myself. The best run I had was Holy Light, which sounds really good, but it was literally just Holy Light. That was the only good part about the run. I just had Holy Light. There was Eve's Mascara too, but low fire rate whip is not good, you know? So it wasn't that great, so I re-rolled it. By the Cathedral, I still had 2 damage, and then I managed to reroll again, get Godhead, and even with a Godhead build, I had 3 damage. Literally 3 damage. It was not fun. We did not win, but on top of that, even if we did win, it wouldn't have really mattered. Oh no, it did end up mattering. Like, we didn't get our key pieces. Then we got super lucky and got a red chest to an angel deal that got us the final key piece, but like it didn't matter in the end because they got us. It didn't matter in the end just because like it doesn't matter whether or not you get key pieces if you're dead and your run sucks. So we didn't get Mega Satan. Hopefully we can get Tainted Little to Mega Satan next stream, because that's gold rocks and I really got to get those. Alright, angel deal. Monstrance is like fine. It's not great, right? Like it's not huge. It's only really good as Tainted Forgotten. Every other character, it is like it's perfectly okay. But this run's fantastic, by the way. I don't know if you've noticed that, but this run is pretty damn good, right? We have quad shot, sometimes quintuple shot, Cricket's body, homing, piercing. So, like, there's a lot going on there that just screams, this is pretty damn good. This is not a room that should have the needles in it. Okay, how do we deal with this guy? Never mind, never mind. I don't have to worry about anything. Now, keep in mind, even though we're a keeper, I just said we don't have to worry about anything. That was not what that's not the correct word choice, because we do. What I'm trying to say now is even though we're keeper, we can still die. No, because we're keeper, we can still die super easily. Like, it would take nothing to kill us. A single fly that looks at us wrong, or like walking into a trap room and being an idiot, could literally be the end of our run. So we got to be very careful. We're gonna come in armed at the ready. Okay. Moon card. What do I need to use that Soul of Eden somewhere. Oh shit, get away from me. I think it's more important than the Azazel's thing. Our damage is so good that, like, don't worry about Azazel's rage. Just take Soul of Eden and try to carry it to chest. Because that's how you get another Archie run. I think if we get an Archie this run, I'm not even taking it though. Because if we get an Archie this run, that means we'll have to go through an entire other stressful run as keeper. And that's assuming we even live. As you see, it's very easy to die. We don't have Holy Mantle. We don't have any of the really good defensive things or any of the on-hit drop coin items. So, like, we're just going based off of, you have 2 health, so don't die. That is our entire thing. The best thing we got going for us right now is Blanket, but that only applies to boss fights. So that's not like that's not a permanent fix to our almost dead problem. That is just on bosses we have basically 3 health instead of 2. So we need something good, and I want to reroll in the chest and hopefully get like a Holy Mantle. That would basically secure the victory. But that involves us living through the Cathedral. I think I would also probably take an Emperor card over the Eden, the Soul of Eden. Just because Cathedral's gonna suck. Like, Cathedral's really bad, and there's some really tanky enemies, and tanky enemies are the worst thing in the world for us. Anything that dies slower than us ain't good. So we're hoping for an Emperor card, but I also don't want one because I don't want to drop my Eden Soul. So we're in a weird spot right now. We really want an Emperor card, but I really don't want an Emperor card. You know what I mean? I also did it. Yeah, no, I asked a question today. I'll be honest, I already forget what it is. I have a very like a one-track mind, right? Once my mind moves past something, it just completely forgets what that something is. Golden Penny on the Mom's Heart fight is really good. And the Urn of Souls should protect us from taking like any damage because it pretty much breaks all tiers. Got to keep track of the ammo count though, and we're good. Yeah, Urn of Souls is like ridiculously good, by the way. I don't know if you've noticed, but it's damn good for any boss fight with a lot of bullets. As long as, like, for instance, Hush it won't work on because you're not gonna out DPS him. But for something like Mom's Heart or even Isaac, for most of it, it'll really just carry you because you pretty much can't get hit while using it. Now, for Isaac, there's the second phase. No, I mean the third phase where he summons the Beam of Light, and that could definitely still get you. Obviously, the Urn of Souls isn't going to protect you there, but for the entire first and second phase, it might even be enough to damage him to kill him through those. So theoretically, you can get through the entire, like, 2/3 of the Isaac fight, which are the hard parts in my opinion, with just an Urn of Souls and basically no skill. Like, you don't even have to begin to try; you just have to exist. Soul of Eden is just a situationally better Perthrow rune, so we're gonna leave that behind. Maybe if we find like a secret room, then we can use that Perthrow rune in there if we get an item, potentially force like an echo chamber or something. Okay, no, unless there's a Steam sale. Okay, it actually happened. All right. Head of the Keeper is actually so fucking good. Wait a minute. Wait. We're not gonna drop that. We're not. I mean, we're not gonna roll that. I would love like a echo chamber or something. But the best thing, I think, the best secret room thing for us currently is it would have to be echo chamber. And listen, between echo chamber and this, look how many pennies we just spawned. Right? That's health. We're choosing this. There's not a question there. This is just better. Sometimes I'll always see keeper things that are really good for keeper. Forget I'm playing keeper, then almost not pick them up. Like piggy bank, for instance. Last night we got piggy bank in a stream and in a shop as Tainted Keeper, and I almost didn't take it because I didn't notice it. But someone in chat said, "Yo, piggy bank," and I was like, "Oh, you're right." So we did the whole piggy bank thing, got it, and it actually saved the run. So whoever said piggy bank, I would like to once again thank you for your contribution to me living. Because I 100% would have died. Here's our test to see how much Urn of Souls does. And yeah, I was right. It can totally get through the first 2 waves of Isaac all by itself. And our damage is definitely good. We're spawning coins. Even if we take a hit here, we're just going to spawn enough coins to make up for it anyway. This run is so fantastic. This is like what you want from a keeper run, which is really good because I was worried this would end our streak. So this is a much better alternative. Give me something good. I don't care about any of those. Speedball is spun, yeah. GB bug is potential chests on this floor. And chests are items, yep. So we're going to take GB bug. I mean, might as well. It could be a good trinket. It's not. Blank card is useless for now. Maybe we'll find a good card, but for now we're not going to worry about it. Alright, yeah, this run is amazing. I wish we didn't have Curse of Darkness for our final floor, because genuinely it's just worse for you guys seeing and doesn't hurt me that much. So all it's going to do is make you guys not like this part a little bit more. Curse of Darkness and Curse of Lost, my two least favorite curses by far. Okay, okay, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine. Don't die to Headless Horseman, that'd be a sad way to go out. Oh my, it's just so satisfying. We just melt things like they're actual butter. This run is fantastic. I'm so glad I didn't I'm so glad I didn't let Keeper kill me early, because Keeper is the kind of character that, if you're not careful, he can just wipe you out right when you start, and that's, like, horrible to think about. We could have lost the whole streak right at the beginning, and that would have sucked for two reasons. A, wouldn't have had this fantastic run. B, we would have, like, lost the streak. And this is going to be a streak of 10, which is amazing. We'll do... Suck up you. This is going to be a streak of 10, which is fantastic. I think I've never had a double-digit streak before. In fact, I think my highest streak before this was, like, 5, possibly 6. Now, also, I would like to remind you guys once again, in case you're like, well, what are the odds that, like, you never streaked before, and then you streak, and then you're doing really good, you absolute fucking cheater. I also never once ever in my life attempted a streak, like, at all. Also, we're back on controller, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that, but I got my controller to function, so now I finally can play on the thing I'm comfortable with, and that's great, because keyboard was definitely screwing with me. But yeah, I've never tried to do a streak. Like, in Isaac, I was always about just, like, hopping in every once in a while, having a fun run, getting out, not worrying about whether or not I won or lost. So that's why I've never had a good streak, and then all of a sudden my streak is just going to 10 already. Because I never tried. So we're here actually trying that, which is cool. Probably could have kept that for potential reroll, but who cares? Which is cool. We're trying. We're doing good. I wasn't sure how good I'd do. I thought I would be, like, okay. But I figured some of the harder characters would kill me and, like, really screw me over. But so far that, like, hasn't happened, which makes me happy. So, but keep in mind, in, like, three episodes we have Tainted Lost, I think. Tainted Lost is coming up fast. Next episode is... I want to say base Eve, and then it's Tainted Lilith, and then it's base, like, Samson, and then Tainted Lost. So that is our current situation. Also, yes, we almost just died in the double adversary room. I saw, I was there. You don't need to remind me. Okay, we use Urn of Souls against the entire blue baby fight. One downside to Urn of Souls, it doesn't get our tier effects, so no coins dropping yet. However, I think that's definitely worth it when we basically just did most of his health for free. So, no complaints there. And he is dead. No Mega Satan, no Delirium. That is pushing it for sure. And that's going to be all. Oh, look at this. 10 win streaks. Yeah, next will be Eve. And then we'll be hopping all the way back to Tainted Lilith. And then we'll be going to Samson over here. And then we'll be going to Tainted Lost. Azazel, Tainted Eve, Lazarus. Then we're swapping. Then we're going to start going backwards. We're almost at the halfway point. I mean, it's a 34 character streak, so 17 should be the halfway point. So 7 more victories, and then we'll be at the halfway point, which is pretty cool. 10 alone is really good. But anyway, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you please, and I will see you next time.